Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morelli Gymnasium in Stockton, California. I'm Mike Montiel of smramstv.com, bringing you the presentation today of a very special matchup. It's the Open Division Round 1 here in the Northern California playoffs, and we have the number 3 seed, your St. Mary's Rams, taking on the visiting San Ramon Valley Wolves, the number 6 seed here. The Rams enter this game 25-5, having knocked off Folsom for the Sac Joaquin Section Championship. Very hard-fought win at the Golden One Center. San Ramon Valley, 28-2. Their 2 losses, one coming against the St. Mary's Rams earlier this year by 5 points at the Marin Catholic Tournament. Their second, unfortunately, in the North Coast Section Championship against Cardinal Newman. Cardinal Newman currently taking on Folsom at Cardinal Newman tonight, but here we are at Stockton, California, at the Morelli Gym for St. Mary's versus San Ramon Valley. I'm Mike Montiel. Once again, joining me is my sister, Ariel Montiel, a former varsity basketball player, and unfortunately we're jumping right into the anthem right as I'm going to kick it to you. But
I'll say hello once we get done honoring America.
So once again, you're at the Morelli Gym watching San Ramon Valley take on your St. Mary's Rams if you're an SM Rams TV fan. But San Ramon Valley fan, welcome in. And hey, if you're a San Ramon Valley fan, you may have heard me last night as San Ramon Valley beat Vanden, the 2 seed versus the 15 seed. That was a fantastic game to commentate. But I digress. Ariel, how are you doing tonight?
Very well. Very excited to be here. I unfortunately did not get to be in person with you to do the section championship last Wednesday at Golden One Center, but I was watching and listening on the NFHS network from a restaurant in Monterey. I probably looked like a lunatic with my coworkers watching my phone and getting pumped up. That was a great game. Great call, Mike. But happy to be here with the voice of the Rams tonight. This is the first time we've broadcasted an Open Division playoff game. Pretty exciting. We're going to see fantastic girls basketball. This division has some of the best teams in the nation, definitely the top teams in California for girls basketball. So the talent we are going to see tonight is top tier. Very excited to see this. The Rams have not won a state championship since they won the Open Division in 2015. I was reflecting a little bit earlier. The last time the Rams were in the Open Division was in 2020, couple days actually before the COVID shutdown. It was Coach Tom Gonzalez's last game here in Morelli Gymnasium and as a coach total, and they lost to Cardinal Newman. So I know the Rams are excited to be back here in the top division and showcase their fantastic team.
Yeah, without a doubt. And 2 very, very tough teams coming in here tonight. The San Ramon Valley Wolves. Hey, we can't say anything about them that hasn't already been said. They're 28-2 coming in, and their only 2 losses are against very strong opponents, both Open Division rivals here. the current 3 and 4 seeds, St. Mary's and Cardinal Newman. And obviously they're playing the Rams here tonight, so hoping to avenge that loss. But San Ramon Valley, led by one of their captains, been the captain for 2 years actually, Sierra Chambers, committed to the University of, where was it again, Ariel?
Southern Utah.
Yeah, Southern Utah. So going to be playing her college ball there, but has been a 4-year varsity player at San Ramon Valley. And hey, once again, San Ramon Valley, one of the best public schools in California, in Northern California. They've set themselves apart as being a very good athletic and academic school, and you can see it being here as one of the representatives in the Open Division, and hoping to make some noise against the Rams. But here we have the non-starters for both squads getting announced. Always nice to have all the players on the rosters get recognized as being part of the Open Division team.
Most definitely. Every player on the team works extremely hard, day in and day out. Most of these girls, probably all of them, play year-round on their club teams. So much effort being put in day and day out, weekend after weekend, traveling, lots of money and time spent. So great to see everyone honored tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt. But here, we're finally going to have, I believe, first the non-starters again, once for the Rams. But still, always nice to see these greetings. But seriously, 2 of the toughest teams in Northern California coming head-to-head here, and a matchup that very highly anticipated. I saw so many tweets and shares on social media of people saying, I'm going to be at this game, I'm going to be at this game, or I'm definitely tuning into this game. So, hey, if you're one of those people and you're listening right now, shout out to you, because you made me very excited to come here and do this game for the Rams tonight. Obviously, Open Division game. Either way, going to be a very good contest, but still, 2 of the best teams in California in general coming toe-to-toe here.
Yeah, everybody looks super pumped. Coach Ali Marino, very excited to be out there. My former teammate, when Ali Marino was a player, there was no Open Division for girls, but she did win 2 NorCal championships and state championships herself as a player in 2009 and 2010. But gosh, I know it would mean a lot to her to add those accolades as a coach, especially in the Open Division.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's something that the Rams were only able to achieve once. I mean, it was a short amount of time that Open Division was around, but still, they've achieved it once, and they definitely want to reach the mountaintop again. But first, they have to go against San Ramon Valley, and San Ramon Valley, headed by Coach Joe Cristiano, have been very excellent in recent years. I was seeing a stat that I believe in their last 100 or 200 games, they're 170 and 29. That's just quite incredible, and that was going into the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. So just an incredible team the past couple of years, really building that strong program to have that foundation.
Yeah, in his 8th year, he's had his team rise to one of the top teams in the state. I read an excellent article today about how San Ramon Valley is the number 2 team in the Bay Area to number 1 in the nation, Archbishop Mitty. But they said they don't mind that. They like being in their shadow and the kind of underdog mentality that a lot of them have on the team. And they just love that, and they're looking to showcase what they can do tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt. And they're a very solid, very balanced team. They have 3 D1 commits. Sierra Chambers commit to Southern Utah. You also have
Sophia Bowes. She'll be joining Cal Berkeley basketball as a preferred walk-on this fall. And then Avery Knapp, who's committed to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Read a great article about her this afternoon, too. She also won a section championship in cross country just a few months ago. And then once her season ends for basketball, she'll be headed to the pool to swim for San Ramon Valley. So we don't see too many 3-sport athletes in high school anymore, so pretty cool. And she'll be doing the jump ball tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt, very cool. And also some accolades for these teams. Jordan Lee, I believe she hasn't been awarded it yet, but most certainly will be the TCAL or Sac Joaquin MVP for this Stockton area for sure.
Definitely.
But I saw Tara Chen of San Ramon Valley was just recently awarded their EBAL Defensive Player of the Year, so hats off to her, and she's going to have a tough task guarding some of these Rams tonight. But here we have Lee against Knapp for the tip. And we get going. Lee able to win the tip here as Button brings it up the court, guarded by Chen. Screened by Bartolotto. The Rams surveying King. Rogers, excuse me, takes the three from the wing right there and casts it in. And Corey Rogers, talk about a star player coming off 21 points in the championship game against Folsom.
Yeah, she was excellent. Like our dad likes to say, big-time players come out in big-time games, and she definitely did. She didn't have her best game in the semifinal versus Oak Ridge, but she made up for it last Wednesday night.
Well, trying to go 2 for 2, can't get it to fall there. Rebound fought for and rolled onto the ground by Knapp and Bartolotto. That's going to be possession Wolves, but Knapp on the other end couldn't hit the three. Fought for it down low, though. So 3-0 to start. Rogers with that three from the wing to kick things off and misses the second, but already can see the aggression from the freshman as Button able to tip that one out of bounds off Chambers, or off her own hands, excuse me.
And Cassidy Bortolotto, senior starter for the Rams, did not play in the first matchup between these two teams. She was still sitting out due to transfer requirements.
Yeah, in the first matchup as King able to knock that one out of Knapp's hands out of bounds, will remain San Ramon Valley possession. In their first matchup, the Rams were able to edge out a 5-point win, 52-47. Both teams, though, have come a long way since then, as Kerner for three misses that one. Rebound ends up going to Lee. Lee trying to get it to Bartolotto, but Knapp intercepting it. Good job watching the passing lane. Chambers to Bowes. Working the floor, trying to go to Knapp. Knapp in the post, spins on Bartolotto and one.
Excellent move.
Yeah, that's just clean in motion, rises up and uses her size. And hey, Bartolotto, not too much shorter than her, but just the arm length giving her a slight advantage there. 3-2 to start. Just a minute 34 off the game clock. Knapp misses the free throw. So 2 for 3 they go. Lee steps into the jumper, can't hit. King outside. Rogers for three from the wing. Won't go. Button, though, the long rebound. Rogers steps in, the floater. Count it. Rogers now defending there. Gets the pass, brings it up the court, steps in. Lay-in, no good. Bartolotto fighting for it. Rogers outside, Bartolotto driving in, and one! Bartolotto showing off some exuberance right there, hopping up with some flavor after that and one. But what a nice play right there. And she completes the and one opportunity. So Rams with a 6-point lead to start, 8-2, just 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. Chambers calling for Kerner to come up. Down to Chen, outside to Bowes. Down low, trying to get it to Kerner, back door, but pass just a bit long and will be Rams ball.
And great defense from the Rams to start. Also excellent offensive rebounding. Packed house tonight here in Morelli Gymnasium.
Yeah,
great to see.
A lot of people still coming in, too, as Lee. A little errant pass right there, intercepted by Chambers. Chambers trying to get it down low, but an errant pass on the other end. Lee tips that one. Button finds Lee. The jumper, no good. King, the rebound, pushes off. No call, but makes the layup. And that's going to be a timeout taken. 10-2, 4:55. We'll be back. Make sure she's on the basketball game. All right, I'm going to come back. Out of the timeout, 4:55 remaining here in the first quarter. 10-2, the Rams lead. The Wolves thinking about a substitution here, but looks like they'll pause and let the play run out. Slight double team here as the Rams bring it up. Not a full press, but still intense pressure on Chen and Chambers. Button guarding her all the way, face guard, even if she didn't have the ball. Kerner driving in, baseline, up top to Chen. Knapp, extra pass. Can't get the three. Bartolotto gets the rebound, and Rogers on the run. King, up top, Bartolotto, straight on three, cashes it in! Bartolotto points right to her teammate King for that find, and really appreciates that one.
Great start for her tonight. 6 points, leads all scorers. Good to see her going offensively.
Yeah, just a great start for Bartolotto. The transfer, 13-2. Rams lead, 4 minutes in. Bows throws it to nobody, out of bounds, and Chambers can't save it. Ram ball. And San Ramon Valley kind of getting punched in the mouth to start things off right here. A bit shaken as Button shakes Chen, bringing it up. Out to Lee. Lee, the jumper, won't go. Bartolotto fights for the rebound and off her foot, or knee, excuse me. But still, good effort fighting there for the boards. Bartolotto had 8 points and 10 rebounds in the championship game. Led the Rams in rebounding, and hey, right now she's putting in the effort on the boards. Already 3, I believe, along with 6 points. Chambers going to work on Button. Trying to get it to down low, but a kick ball called on King. Going to reset the shot clock and give the Wolves the baseline out of bounds. Chambers gets that pass there. Screened by Bows. Chambers trying to drive in and is fouled as she's passing, so will just be the second team foul.
Like you mentioned, Michael, good to see Cassidy getting involved offensively. She's been such a great addition to the Rams team this year. I know you have her in class. Has she said anything about how she's feeling, about the season or anything?
Well, she's just very excited to be here. Actually, it's funny. I got to ask her about Granada. I'll be in Granada tomorrow covering their game against St. Ignatius, and she just lights up talking about basketball as Lee misses the three right there. Lee very cold to start off. 0 points to her name, but the Rams up by 11. That three-pointer, no good. Knapp can't get the rebound, and the Rams have a chance to continue this onslaught. Rogers sees the lane, down to King, nice pass for the lay-in, and the Wolves cannot find an answer defensively right now in transition. The Rams' speed just knocking them away. They need some points to stop the bleeding.
Excellent pass from freshman Corey Rogers there. It's been great all season to see her game evolve. Her getting a little bit more confident, taking smarter shots. Just really impressed by her. And it's going to be a great 4 years with her here.
Well, Chambers trying to get around Bunton, but nice hands, gets the tip, finds the lane, and can't hit the layup. Rogers on the rung again. The Rams trying to utilize the transition game. King fouled down low, and that's going to give them baseline out of bounds. But the Wolves look like they just cannot keep up with the speed right now. The Rams have been getting out running in transition as their first substitution of the game here. Bartolotto sits, but excellent game thus far. Had 6 points and a couple of rebounds. And the Rams up 15-2.
Mia Warren in for the Rams, the junior.
Well, they get it to Lee, and if you're the Wolves, you just got to keep getting some defensive stops as there's a foul on the ground. We'll stay here.
Yeah, amazing. Jordan Lee has 0 points to start this game, and the Rams are up to a 13-point lead.
Well, hey, last game against the Wolves, they did an excellent job guarding everyone else. Next highest player had 6 points, which, hey, Cassidy Bartolotto already has 6 tonight. Lee at 32 as Rogers' 3 goes in and out. First game, Lee just went off, and now that might be the game plan. Try to shut down Jordan Lee, but, hey, the Rams role players definitely are picking up the pace and doing their job. Have them up 13 here. Only a minute 55 remaining. So we're going to have a substitution here. Corey Rogers sits as Teresa Gatico enters for the Rams.
Teresa Cotico hit some big shots last week in the section championship. I did catch that on the NFHS network.
Well, Bowes trying to get the Rams or the Wolves going here, and a travel called on Chambers. Going fast, but moves before she can dribble. 15-2 here. A minute 43 left in the first quarter. Lee to Gatico. Extra pass to Bunton. Driving inside to Lee. Loses the handle, but nice move. Steps in, and it's going to be called for the travel.
That was a great move. Well, too many extra steps there at the end, but hey, that was pretty nifty.
Well, hey, I can say 2 things about this game thus far, but I'll pause as the Wolves trying to get some scoring here. Up top to Knapp. And that's going to be a charge. Player control foul called there. Warren just hanging in, and I guess they say that Ella Gunderson just kept her feet moving and charged over her. It didn't look like it was on the pass. That was a bit of a weird play, but hey, the Rams will take it. The Wolves, though, you can't keep having these turnovers, the travels and stuff, as Bowes able to get the fast break. Finally has a chance here to get some scoring and misses, but is fouled. So Bowes trying to put some points up here for the Wolves. And I could say 2 things. I was pausing as the play went on, but I wonder how many times you can say that Jordan Lee has had 0.7 minutes into a game and that the Wolves had only 2.7 minutes into a game, because both these teams just incredible. Jordan Lee, the number 8, number 7, I forget exactly off the top of my head, ranked player by ESPN in the senior class of 2024. The Wolves, one of the best teams in the state, but right now only 4 points to their name in the first quarter. Gunderson tips that one out from behind.
Yeah, to answer your question, Michael, probably never.
Yeah, that's just, 2 crazy things happening in this game, but it's the defenses on display thus far, and a couple of misses that you wouldn't characteristically see. Bit of elevator there for Lee, trying to get her open, but misses the shot. 15-4. Chambers to Knapp. No, not Knapp, excuse me. Up top to Gunderson. Now to Knapp. Knapp going to work on King. falls and loses the handle. Pushing the pace to Lee. The lay-in finally gets her points.
We knew that Jordan Lee's scoring drought wouldn't last long.
Well, Bowes trying to answer here, throws up a prayer, but is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2 more.
Bowes was a member of Poland's under-16 team, I believe, last year. Great player, like we mentioned earlier in the broadcast. She'll be walking on this coming fall at Cal Berkeley for basketball. She'll be a preferred walk-on, excuse me.
And Bowes, I believe, was the leading scorer in their loss against Cardinal Newman. Put up 17 in the effort. And here leads the way with 4, but only 6 points for the Wolves to kick things off in the first quarter. Warren tosses that one to Button. Pass to Lee. Jumper crowded. Warren tries to throw it back up, but no go. Rams, though, lead 17-6. An 11-point game. Coach Ali Marino questions Jordan Lee's shot selection there as she goes to the bench, but hey, an 11-point game for the Rams as they move to the second quarter. We'll take a quick break.
And we are back for second quarter action here on smramstv.com. Thank you to all of our listeners near and far. How do you feel about the first quarter, Michael?
Well, I mean, a very weird first quarter. You know, one we don't often see as Evelini Smith subs into the game, too, for the Rams. Tallest player here on the court, hoping to make a difference in this game. Didn't get too much run in the championship game due to injury, but going to be matching up, looks to be with Knapp here to kick things off in this quarter. But hey, if you're the Rams, you got to feel great about the quarter. Jordan Lee was held to 2 points. Very tough defense by the Wolves. Definitely going after her, but still, you lead by 11. Cassidy Bartolotto with 6 to lead the way. And the Wolves have another turnover. Bowes trying to get that one to Chambers in the corner there, and just an errant pass sailing out of bounds.
Yeah, lots of turnovers. Their coach looking to the bench like, what's going on? Very uncharacteristic for their team. But very early on in the game, they will not give up. They're not going to go away.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's only an 11-point game early on. San Ramon Valley, a tough team, and Button misses the layup there. And hey, the Wolves, a very tough defensive team. They can lock in at any moment as Smith steps in and fouls Chambers right there. And hey, if they're going to keep getting to the line like that, it's going to be easy for them to cut into this lead as Chambers will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, all these free throws, they're chipping away at that lead, getting them back into the game.
Misses the first, though. Chambers, outstanding player, one of the captains of this Wolves squad, has been a 4-year player on varsity. Can't hit either free throw, but Bowes gets the rebound and gets the putback. So, Sophia Bowes,
cuts the lead to 9.
Yeah, and leads the way with 6, too. So, Bowes quietly having herself a pretty nice game. A couple of free throws for her and gets the putback there and the rebound. Bartolotto trying to go to work, spins in, but deflected, loses the handle, and the Wolves are starting to lock in on the defensive end, turning these into points. Chambers spins on Rogers. Can't hit it, though, and Smith grabs that rebound. Button behind the back, out to Rogers. Hand in her face. Great defense by Chambers. A little bit of a push-off, but hits the jump shot.
Corey Rogers can score.
Oh, yeah, she can score with the best of them. 7 points to her name, leading the way for all scorers thus far. Gunderson gets that one to Chambers, steps in, and that's going to be a travel. Just too many steps taken there. And Sierra Chambers having a bit of a tough one to start thus far. But at any moment, she can absolutely go off. Incredible player, a D1 commit to Southern Utah. But still, an 11-point game. 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Dribble handoff there to Warren, but out to Rogers. Steps in, the free throw line jumper. Good. Rogers with 9 now. 13-point lead again for the Rams. Gunderson trying to drive on Bartolotto. Outside pass there. That runner, no good, but 2 shots at the line. So Ava Horrock's going to shoot 2 here.
She sinks the first one. Like we said, free throws are keeping the Wolves in this game. The Rams need to tighten up on defense a little bit, stop fouling.
But hey, if you're the Wolves, you got to take what you're getting. And if you're getting to the line, that's stopping the clock, that's getting you points, and that's cutting into the deficit, which really just started with that opening run. The Rams with that 17-6 first quarter lead as Bose gets the steal and is fouled. So 2 more shots at the line.
And I believe that's Cassidy Bortolotto's second foul.
Yeah, that is her second, but Sophia Bose has done an excellent job getting to the line. 4 free throws already, 4 for 4. A little bit of a broadcaster's jinx there. Sorry, Bose. Misses that one, 4 for 5 now. Had that put back off of the rebound, off Chambers' miss, but sinks the second there. So 7 points now. Lee driving. Her pass, though, errant, and Knapp on the run. Stops, spins. Good pass to Kerner. And gets the lay-in, and that's going to be a timeout called by Coach Ali Moreno. The Rams' lead was at 13, but now down to 8, and the Wolves have got the blood pumping. They're right back into this one, folks. We'll be back after this break. And we're back here on the NFHS Network, courtesy of SMRamsTV.com. The number 3 Rams currently lead the number 6 Wolves 21-13 as they bust out a little bit of a trap here, trying to harass Lee as she comes up the court. Able to get it out and up, but Bartolotto open from the wing. Can't hit the 3. And that's going to be a rebounding foul called on Avery Knapp, trying to seal off Evelini Smith, but
that's Knapp's second foul. Keep a lookout on that.
A couple players in this game up to 2 fouls now. Cassidy Bartolotto, Jordan Lee, and Lee having a pretty tough game to start here. Only 2 points to her name and a couple turnovers that you wouldn't usually see out of the player, but Rams still lead by 8 as Lee trying to wake up. Rogers trying to get that down low to Smith, and will stay here, Ram possession.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic start for Lee.
But hey, that's a testament to the defense that the Wolves are playing. They are a very tough defensive team and definitely made it one of their missions to shut down Lee tonight, as that one deflected off of Smith out of bounds. Avery Knapp making the play, and the Rams unable to respond right now. Currently a 7-4 quarter.
Yeah, sloppy quarter. Coach Ali Marino with some quick subs there.
The Wolves, though, trying to cut into this here. Knapp, the three, no good. Rebound taken by Bartolotto. Bartolotto straight on three, no good. King fights for the rebound and gets it. Good hands right there, tipping it. Rogers, it's the step back three, but Kerner deflects. King fights for the rebound and puts it up. Great effort by Imani King on that whole possession. 2 rebounds, and well, 1 rebound, and got the deflected ball on the other. Chambers trying to respond. The jumper rims out. Oh, and that's just a frustrating shot there too. Chambers having a very tough go of it. No points thus far, but still the primary ball handler for this team. Just hasn't been able to cash in some points, and that one was halfway down before just rimming out. Bartolotto, nice seal off, gets the lay-in, and great find by Imani King. Second time tonight she's already found Bartolotto, her fellow wing partner. Knapp using the body, and one. Absorbs the contact and gets the finish.
Great take, great finish from the Cal Poly commit.
And Knapp up to 4 points now too. And the Wolves definitely have stabilized in this quarter, playing a much more equal quarter, and 9 points to their name. As Kerner gets the rebound.
Kind of looks like the Rams were a little asleep there. Nobody really was ready to rebound.
Kerner, lazy pass there, stolen by Rogers. Loses the handle and has it deflected. Taken away by the Wolves. Chambers, 2-on-2. Drives in on King, and almost a clean block I thought, but a foul called instead, and Chambers will have 2 at the line. Chambers 0 of 2 at the line currently.
And 4 Rams starters with 2 fouls.
So Imani King just getting a warning for unsportsmanlike conduct, and actually I think going to just get ejected from the game. Or no, was that just a single technical, or was she?
I think just a single technical, Mike, but she needs to be quiet, get herself composed. These are mistakes the Rams do not need right now, giving away free points at the line to the Wolves.
Yeah, King definitely getting a little frustrated as the Rams huddle up on the other end. Chambers going to have 3 free throws to take here. Hits the first.
And hey, that's not good for the Rams. That's going to get her in a rhythm, seeing these free throws fall.
But hey, if you're Coach Joe Cristiano, this is exactly what you wanted to see. That's actually going to be 4 free throws in a row. Kerner taking these 2. Or no.
There's a lot of confusion going on right now, Mike. Got an unhappy crowd here at the Morelli Gymnasium. Emotions running high. And the Green Machine's little free throw pranker, I don't know what you'd call it, did not work.
And that one doesn't work either. She hits both free throws, and now possession will be here for the Wolves too. So 4 points already, as they're now going to have a chance here.
It's a 6-point game now.
Yeah.
Freshman Ava Perez is now in the game.
So the freshman didn't play in the Golden One Center, but getting some minutes here. Pass to Chen. Can't hit the layup. Rogers on the run here. The jumper, no good. Lee, though, fighting for the rebound, and jump ball will be Ram possession.
And still Jordan Lee with only 2 points.
And hey, if you're the Wolves, 3 minutes left in this quarter, already in the bonus. You got to take advantage of these minutes here. You've already gotten a ton of defensive stops, gotten yourself stabilized and back into this game. 6 points now. Bartolotto on the wing. Nearly has it taken away. Shoots the jumper, no good. Fights for the rebound, but Knapp able to secure it easily. Chambers, though, on the move. Bose, the handoff to Knapp. Steps in, and that's a travel.
And the Rams just need to get a basket here. Get a good shot, take care of the ball. Don't force anything. The last couple possessions, there's been a lot of forcing, a lot of ISO ball. Run the offense.
Yeah, kind of getting ahead of themselves as that pass to Lee down low gets the lay-in.
Good pass. I think over the course of the year, the one improvement, but there's been a lot of improvement in Corey Rogers' game, but her passing has improved significantly, even from the beginning of the year when we saw her in November.
Yeah, without a doubt. Got more used to high school ball, the speed and the aggression and really the strength you need for it, and has really settled in. Chambers, though, steps in and gets the lay-in. So Sierra Chambers has officially woken up. 6 points now after the 4 free throws, and gets the nice move on the baseline. Rogers out to Bartolotto. Deflected. Nearly taken away, but fantastic defense and already to the corner. Lee, though, the drive. Foul that she goes up, so 2 shots at the line for Lee. That foul going to be called on 10. Oh, no, excuse me, that was actually on Sophia Bose, so that one going to be whistled on her first foul, but Lee will go to the line to shoot 2.
She knocks that one down to get her up to 5 points. Again, not having her best start, but she is one of the top players in the country, so she will bounce back for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt. As we already saw, Sierra Chambers bouncing back in. She has 6 points now. Lee also up to 6, so the star players on both sides starting to warm up. As nice layup right there. Chambers, right as I was talking great about her, proves me right.
She heard you, Michael.
29-23. The Wolves finally waking up offensively. The defense just keeping them locked in. Rogers, the three-pointer, curls off the screen and straight on, hits it. Oh. And there gets the deflection. Showing off the speed there is Corey Rogers, now with 12 points. Leads the way for all scorers.
Coco, go crazy.
32 for Cassidy Bartolotto, 6 for Jordan Lee. The Rams with multiple scores helping them along the way. Kerner and Bose with a little 2-man game, trying to get an open shot. Kerner driving, the lay-in blocked. Bartolotto with the fundamental hand straight up and get it right in the path of the ball. Deflected right to Lee, steps into the 3. No good from the wing and can't get the rebound. Up to Bose. The 1-on-3 misses. Rebound taken by Lee. Lee driving in, stops and misses. Chambers, good defense.
Excellent defense from Chambers.
Bose walks into the layup, and that time both patient, waiting as she brings it up, and the Rams lead down to 7, but no time on the shot clock. They can hold it here if they'd like. Perez picks up the dribble, has it deflected out of bounds. Coach Moreno a bit frustrated on the sidelines. Perez throwing it deep into the backcourt for Button. 9 seconds here. Takes the screen, out to Lee. Lee fumbles it.
And will not get a shot off.
Coach Alan Moreno heads to the half up 7, but a bit frustrated. And Coach Josh Cristiano, hey, down 7. He's pretty happy, clapping for his team as they have officially clawed their way back into this one. It was once a 13-point game where they couldn't buy a basket, but have now clawed their way back in and established themselves offensively. 32-25, they Rams lead as we go to the break. We'll be back. And we're back here on smramstv.com on the NFHS network. Hey, if you're the San Ramon Valley Wolves, you're down 7 at halftime. But honestly, I don't think you're too displeased, because at one point you were down by 13 and trailed the first quarter 17-6, but a 19-point second quarter while holding the Rams to 15 in theirs. Cut into that deficit just a slight bit, and now find themselves down 7. But it was a very, very putrid offensive start for the Wolves. Only had one field goal in that first quarter. 4 free throws gave them the rest of their scoring. But they have stabilized, and part of that coming off of Sierra Chambers shooting 4 straight free throws after Imani King was hit with an unsportsmanlike warning and a technical off of 2 free throws already shot. Nearly a 6-point play on that possession. So the Rams still have a 7-point lead, but the Wolves have the momentum on their side. Third quarter action begins here now. Chambers gets it to Bose. Bose open, hits the jumper, and you can't leave a player open like that, especially one like Sophia Bose, just giving her a wide open jump shot. Just a defensive breakdown there by the Rams.
Was wide open.
Bartolotto, the jab step. Bit of a wild shot, but gets fouled with the put. So that'll be 2 free throws.
Cassidy sinks the free throw. She's now up to 9 points. Hey, we mentioned it multiple times. Jordan Lee struggling a bit this game, but hey, it's always a team effort. Good to see the scoring balanced across the board.
And Bartolotto up to double figures now. Has 10 points alongside Corey Rogers with 12 for the Rams here. 34-27 the score. Pass down low. Chambers hit as she goes up.
That was a strong finish.
Yeah, that's just incredible.
That was
right
like
there.
a incredible finish.
Button to Rogers. Down low to King. Nice find and a nice finish.
Beautiful pass. Her passing, even though she leads everybody in scoring, her passing might be the most impressive thing so far tonight.
And I got to say, Ariel, this is like the most balanced scoring I've ever seen out of the Rams, possibly since, I don't even know when.
Maybe when Coach Ali Marino was a player?
Yeah, 12 points for Corey Rogers, 6 for Lee, 8 for King, 10 for Bartolotto. You know, past couple of years, it seems to have been almost a 2 to 3 women offensive showcase some of these nights. And right now, multiple players putting their contributions in.
Yeah, always a team effort.
Third foul, though, going to be called there on Bartolotto, and that puts Tara Chen at the line, hits the first free throw, and sinks both. So 36-31, a 5-point game here. Just a minute 15 into this third quarter. Bartolotto to King. Handoff to Button. Rogers from the wing, open for 3. Three-pointer just short. Lee, though, flies in for the rebound and gets the putback. And if you're Coach Moreno, that's exactly what you want to see out of Lee. Fighting for the rebound as Kerner steps into the 3 off the backboard. Lee putting the burners on now, and the layup all the way. Jordan Lee beginning to wake up here now as Button harasses Chambers all the way up the court.
Hey, me and Mike jokingly said at halftime, Jordan Lee scores 12 points. We'll go to in and out after the game. But Michael said she'll score at least 20.
Yeah, I mean, Lee is the type of player alongside Chambers and Bose who can activate at any moment. Chen, though, hits the 3 right there, and I believe that's actually the first three-pointer for the Wolves. They had been cold to start, mostly free throws and layups to get them going, as Roger is going to be whistled for the moving screen right there. Player control foul called there.
That's her second foul now. So now all Rams starters with 2 or more fouls.
Well, 6-point game here. The Wolves have been cutting into this since the start of the game. Found themselves down 13, now down to 6. Sophia Bowes guarded by Lee on the wing, trying to get it to Knapp. Guarded by King, driving, spinning, and Warren stepping in, gets the deflection. Rogers, the turnaround jumper, good.
She is an elite scorer. As a freshman, probably one of the top scorers in the state.
Yeah, without a doubt. 14 points now as Jordan Lee up to 10. The Rams have 3 players in double figures, and they lead by 8. The Wolves, though, still battling at this one. Just a couple possessions not going their way, and 8-point game, third quarter.
We'll keep it here. Quick 30-second timeout. It's a packed house here tonight. I just heard some parents from St. Mary's talking next to me over here, saying that they had to buy San Ramon tickets, like if they were coming to root for the visitors, because it is a packed house tonight. We don't often see this for girls basketball. So great to see the community out here, a lot of students here tonight. And San Ramon Valley did travel very well from Danville.
Yeah, absolutely. I just made the trip up to Danville yesterday for the boys game, and their crowd was jumping there. Very packed house, very awesome school, San Ramon Valley. Once again, one of the toughest public school in the entire Northern California area, but right there, Rogers picks Chambers' pocket and gives the Rams a 10-point lead. 16 points now for Corey Rogers. Rogers, though, going to be called for the foul as Chambers driving in, and that's now 3 fouls on Corey Rogers, and that's now 3 players on the Rams with 3 fouls. Rogers, King, and Bartolotto all with 3 apiece.
Yeah, Rogers needs to be careful here not to pick up her 4th before the 4th quarter.
And Coach Allie Moreno showing some trust in the freshman. Going to leave her in the game. Chambers trying to get it to Knapp. Working on King. The handoff to Bowes. Nowhere to go. Out to Chambers, the 3-pointer. Count it! Sierra Chambers has come alive. 13 points now to lead the way as that one's stolen away. Warren trying to go with the one-handed pass and goes right into Knapp's lap. 7-point game. Bowes, the dribble. Falls and is fouled there. We'll wait to see who it's on. If that's on King, though, that is her 4th foul. And it was called on Imani King, so King now with 4 fouls. And almost certainly going to be taking a quick few minutes breather here. Sophia Bowes now 6 of 7 from the line. Has 12 points total. Was the stabilizing force for the Wolves in that first and second quarter. Had 4 points and then up to 11. Now with 13. Wolves trail by 5. Lee taking the Warren screen. And stolen right there. Tara Chen hounding her. Bowes stepping in, but
that's going to be Cassidy's 4th foul now, too.
4th foul called on Cassidy Bartolotto. And that's the 15th foul on the Rams. And Evelini Smith going to go to the scorer's table. Looks to be subbing in here. And she subs in for Bartolotto. So 4-point game now. Sophia Bowes.
The future Cal Bear.
9 of 10 from the line.
3-point game now here in Morelli Gym. And you know what, Michael? I'm going to say this is going to be Jordan Lee time. I just see it happening.
Well, unless Corey Rogers has something to say about it as she hits that jumper.
She said, hey, Jordan Lee might be the McDonald's All-American, but I'm here too, and I'm here to stay for the next couple years, so give me the ball.
Well, hey, the Wolves are right in this one. 5-point game, 3:30 to go. Sierra Chambers calls for the screen, out to Chen, and Chen going to be whistled for the travel there. And that's just tough right there if you're the Wolves. You know, the Wolves have had moments where they've been down by double digits, have cut it down multiple times, and every time they've been getting it close, just a turnover or a slight error has been getting in their way. So a couple mistakes have been keeping them from equalizing this. Smith, though, working down low, loses it, puts it up and in.
Evelini Smith, good to see her get on the board there to score. Oh, and somebody just turned off a light in Morelli Gym.
Yeah, slight accident there. Was on our side, though. Players don't notice it too much. Gunderson gets the reverse lay-in.
Tony Harper's headed that way to get it fixed.
Nia Button driving in the corner, guarded by Bose. To Lee. Lee double teamed, going to work. Hands it off to Smith. Smith a lane. Gets the lay-in.
Some big baskets from Evelini Smith here.
Knapp trying to respond. In the post, outside, Chambers drives in, the lay-in, good.
No help side defense there from the Rams.
Yeah, just a easy walk to the basket. Lee trying to respond. The jumper off. Knapp gets the rebound. Chambers has a lane. Outside, Chen, wing three, no good. Rebound by Knapp. Outside, Bose from the wing. No good. Ooh, and a hard fall for Gunderson. Lee with the good rebound.
It was a big girl rebound. Oh.
And foul called there.
A lot of bodies on the ground here, Mike.
Yeah, a lot of bodies indeed.
I do not miss falling on the ground, diving for loose balls. Hey, but that's why I'm 32 and in pain all the time, so. Wear your knee pads, girls. Stretch. Is that a timeout or what was the call?
So I believe they're trying to decide whether it was a shooting foul or a on the floor. And I believe they're going to take it out from the baseline. So, yeah, this is going to be from the baseline instead of two shooting fouls. So Sierra Chambers whistled for that foul, but, hey, Sierra Chambers and Sophia Bose, as advertised, 15 points for the duo here. They led their team to an EBAL conference title. Rogers, though, from the corner, air ball. Warren fighting for it. Wildly going to the ground, and a foul going to be called. Knapp and Rogers colliding, and that one going to be called on Knapp.
And Corey Rogers having a complete game, excellent passing, leading the Rams in scoring. And love to see the hustle plays like that there. Those are the plays that coaches love.
Yeah, you know, air balls the three on one end and then goes hard for it, able to fight for the rebound and give you possession again. 5-point game. Button guarded by Chen, the defensive player of the year for the EBAL. Gunderson making life hard for Lee right now, deflecting it away. Lee stops the dribble.
Got away with the travel there.
Yeah, Wolves fans really wanted that one. Smith, the dribble drive, loses the handle, picks it up. Button drives in, the layup, no good. Smith, though, with the rebound. Rogers thought about the three, spins. Can't get it. Secured by Chambers. Deflected out top to Knapp. Thought about the three. Bose steps in. Nice move down to Knapp. Misses the layup. Oh, and Knapp's going to want that one back. Warren, great sportsmanship, helps her up as play goes on. Lee, turnaround.
Well, Michael, there's your 12th point.
Well, looks like we may be hitting those lines later, but we'll see as that goes. 52-45, 7-point game. Gunderson Out to Chambers on the wing, drives, the jumper. Good. Sierra Chambers had a quiet first quarter, but has come alive here now. 17 points. Button fouled as she drives to the rack. Going right at Avery Knapp. And I believe that's Avery Knapp's going to be her 4th foul now, so.
She's hurting too. Grabbing onto her wrist. Hope she is okay.
Yeah,
Carolyn, where are you? Just kidding. Hope she's all right. Doesn't look like she needs any medical attention.
Well, hey, if nothing else, she's tough because she pointed to the sideline and tried to signal to Coach Joe Cristiano, keep me in. She wanted to stay in right there, and only 4 points to her name, but she's been contributing in other ways, getting rebounds, playing tough defense, and hey, taking some hard falls. On one end of the court, on the offensive side for the Wolves, she crashed, and Mia Warren actually turned to help her up after the hard fall. You know, that's not something you see so often during live play. Button, though, misses the first free throw and can't cash in either. Rebound by Gunderson.
18 seconds left in this quarter. And Nia Button playing excellent defense.
Yeah, just hounding all the way up the court, but a slight misstep on the end and gets around the edge. 3-point game as that's going to end the third quarter. The Wolves have the momentum. 52-49 the score. One more quarter to play, folks. It's the Open Division Round 1. Hey, this is what we wanted. This is what we're getting. Stay tuned, folks. It's an exciting one.
And we are back for the fourth quarter here at Morelli Gymnasium in this Open Division quarterfinal. And hey, can't ask for better girls basketball than this. This is what high school basketball is all about. Two of the top teams in the state, two of the top teams in Northern California. This is a fantastic game, and it's going to be a great finish. And hey, in practice, they always say, fourth quarter, you're practicing for the fourth quarter. And here we are.
Hey, talk about Sierra Chambers, though. I mean, incredible bounce back after that first quarter. Went scoreless, couldn't cash anything in, had a couple turnovers, and now up to 17 points along with Sophia Bose with 15, leading the way for this Wolves squad. Lee, the straight on three, short. Rebound by the Wolves.
And Presley DeCruz in for the first time today for the Rams, the sophomore.
Well, hey, you got multiple players with 4 fouls. You got to be careful here. Bose driving on Smith, loses it, and steps out of bounds.
Good defense from Smith. She's come in and put her mark on this game, scoring 4 points, have some good defensive possessions there, some good rebounds. They're going to need that from her the next couple minutes.
Yeah, without a doubt. They need an answer for these Wolves drives, and Lee to Warren, the corner three, no good. DeCruz fighting for the rebound. Chambers, though, able to pick it up.
Good hustle from DeCruz.
Cross court to Chen. Chambers resets up top, guarded by Warren, drives. And wow, the English off the glass for the finish, a 1-point game here at the Morelli Gymnasium. Sierra Chambers is unstoppable. Lee, the drive.
Jordan Lee said, hey, I'm unstoppable too.
Well, 3-point game here, 6:30 to go. Some of the best players in Northern California showing off their skills. Sophia Bose, down low pass to Gunderson. So much movement happening for this San Ramon Valley squad. Chen on the wing, drives outside. Gunderson with the step and the lay-in. 1 point game again.
The help side defense is really struggling for the Rams here.
Lee bringing it up the court. Smith trying to get position down low. Lee, the turnaround. Down it.
Hey, Michael, regardless of what happens here, this is the Rams' last home game of the season. Last time we'll see Jordan Lee on this floor. We're going to need a big end of the fourth quarter from here, though.
The Wolves, though, trying to stamp out the Rams' hope as Chen gets the step and the lay-in. The Wolves' offense has come alive, just taking advantage of every step they have, and the Rams having no answer. Lee deflected, a double team here. The jumper, no good. Rebound taken by Horrocks, and that should have been a travel, no call. Gunderson out to Chen. Bose on the wing. Resets up top, 15 on the shot clock here. Chambers with possession. Drives on Warren, the crossover, spins, bully ball. Can't finish. Rogers with the rebound. 3-on-1 here, she has to go slow, but hey, goes in fast and gets fouled instead and kind of bailed out, honestly.
Definitely bailed out, but hey, get to the line, knock these two down. Cassidy Bordolato and Nia Button are checking in. But man, it is tense in here. The Green Machine finally standing up. Fans on both sides on the edge of their seats.
Yeah, this game has turned on its head from how it started in the first quarter. Rogers, 19 points now. Hits the first free throw. Presley DeCruz and Mia Warren sits. Cassie Bartolato and Nia Bunton re-enter. Bunton with 2 fouls. Bartolato with 4. Rogers hits both. Keeps the lead to 3.
We've seen many exciting games over the years with St. Mary's basketball, but this might go up there with some of the best of them, including last year's NorCal final here versus Oakland Tech.
Chambers, the crossover, able to free herself from Button. Gunderson up to Knapp. Knapp back into the game, working on Smith. Up top to Chambers. 8 seconds on the shot clock. The crossover. Puts up, but is fouled. Button trying to keep position, but the hands colliding there.
Chambers is so tough. We were just talking about that with our cameraman here and our production person, Jeremy. And she's tough. For her size, I don't know if I've ever seen a player like her.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, started off with 0 points in the first quarter, and now 20 points, tied with the lead for the whole game, and actually takes the lead here with the free throw. And that's going to be a full timeout taken by Coach Joe Cristiano. And once again, hats off to Sierra Chambers. Started off the game, 0 points in the first quarter, went 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and then, hey, just exploded offensively for the rest of the game. Second quarter onward, has had 21 points, leads the way of all scorers on her side. Sophia Bose lending her the duo with 15. Also adding to the score is Tara Chen with 7. Hit a nice 3 earlier. Ella Gunderson currently with 6, and Avery Knapp hasn't been contributing too much on the offensive end, only has 4 points, so it has been rebounding and doing everything else that the Wolves need down low. And they find themselves trailing 1 here. Just a few minutes remaining in this one. A very tight, intense game. If you're the Rams, it's been a balanced scoring effort almost throughout. Corey Rogers leading the way with 20. 16 for Jordan Lee, 10 for Cassidy Bartolato, 8 for Imani King, 4 currently for Evelini Smith. That's been the scoring thus far for both squads, and 4 minutes and 18 seconds is all we have left here at the Morelli Gymnasium in the first round of the Open Division playoffs in Northern California.
Going to be a great finish. Both of these teams play extremely tough schedules all year long, played in very close games, big tournaments, and we'll see who comes out on top here.
Well, Nia Button bringing it up. Had a little help from Rogers with the screen as the Rams trying to get an efficient shot up, but that pass deflected, stolen by Chambers. Good pass down low, but also deflected out of bounds off of Chen. Will be Ram ball. And hey, Coach Moreno finally looks to her bench, signals for Imani King to get up. King has had 4 fouls for a while, had a technical, cooling her head off on the bench, hoping to provide the post defense for the Rams. Rogers down to Lee. Lee didn't pass to Button. Smith on the runner is fouled. And we'll go to the line for 2.
Good patience, good pass there.
And that's a foul out for Avery Knapp. Knapp with 5 fouls to her name. Could be going to the bench possibly for the last minutes of her varsity career. If it is over, she had a fantastic varsity season. But still, plenty of game left, only trailing 1. Her Wolves teammates want to keep her season going. 3:44 remaining. Smith missed the first free throw. The second, up and good. So 1 for 2 at the line for Evelini Smith as she subs out. Mia Warren will enter.
Gonna need Warren's defense here.
Chambers walking it up the court slowly, guarded by Jordan Lee. The Rams have switched their best defender onto her. Driving baseline, off the feet, and Lee with the steal. Crossover by Lee, deflected, out of bounds, will be Ram possession. But hey, it looks like Coach Moreno's, we used to say this last year a lot. She's hitting the Jordan Lee button, but she's hitting it on the defensive end now. She's going to Jordan Lee to try to shut off Sierra Chambers for the last couple of minutes of this game. Lee, the turnaround.
Oh, nearly gets that one to fall.
Yeah, the double clutch too, but we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Lee struggling offensively this game, but hey, these last 3 minutes, they might need her defense more than her offense.
Ooh, and unfortunately, misses the first free throw there.
That's a very rare miss at the line for Jordan Lee.
The second free throw, up and good. 3-point game again. Gunderson had Horrocks open wide down low, but didn't see her and has it stolen away. Warren making the play, and that's going to be a foul from behind.
Right on cue, like I said, they were going to need Mia Warren's defense, and Mia Warren's just one of those players, gets charges, gets hustle plays like that, steals. She is part of this team, the heart and soul defensively.
Well, Chambers guarding Rogers, all the way up the court. Button now at the handoff, guarded by Gunderson. Lee trying to go to work on Bose. The Hezzy outside, Bartolotto from the wing, no good. Rebound by Horrocks. Bose was running up the floor and had a lane. The step in, and the hook, good. Cuts it to a 1-point game again. Lee has some space, drives in, gets the rebound, puts it back up, and in.
And Jordan Lee with 19 points now.
Chambers trying to respond, the jumper, no good from the free throw line, just falls out. Ooh, and I don't know about that one. I thought that one looked to be off the Rams, but will be Rams ball. Gunderson and the bench pleading that it will be black possession, but instead a timeout going to be called here, full timeout. We'll take a timeout too. 2 minutes, 7 seconds remaining here. 3-point game at the Morelli Gym. We'll be back.
All right, and we are back from Morelli Gymnasium with 2 minutes left. Very balanced scoring. Like I said, always a team effort. Great to see it spread out tonight for the Rams. But hey, we're going to need some big baskets here with just a 3-point lead.
San Ramon Valley, though, has done all the work to get back into this game. They once trailed by 13, now down to 3, had it to 1 at one point. Warren down low, back up top, Bartolotto drives up top, Rogers, the wing 3, no good. Rogers, though, hustles and gets the rebound on the other end, and the Rams can reset. A minute 37 to go, a 3-point lead. Bartolotto with the screen. Warren up top to Bartolotto. The handoff to Rogers, now up top to Lee. A double team. Rogers open from the wing. No good. The rebound taken by Gunderson, and a jump ball will be Wolves' possession. And a quick conversation. And wow, actually, I think they say, did the timeout get off before?
I don't know what happened there, but man, it is tense in here. I know I'm a little tense. Have a friend who's at the game who just texted me, man, I'm anxious.
Well, hey, minute 17 to go. A 3-point game. Joe Cristiano's team has possession. Definitely going to draw up a nice play here. Last couple of times, the Wolves have had it down to 1, down to 3, down to these single possessions. They've unfortunately turned the ball over or just couldn't convert, but now have a golden opportunity to tie this game up with a minute 13 remaining here in regulation.
Can't ask for a better game though, Mike. Can't ask for a better game. See, minute 13, a lot could happen in a minute. Just a 3-point lead for the Rams.
Oryx gets the inbound and tosses it right back to Bose. The Rams crowd starting a defense chant. Bose driving right at Bartolotto, can't finish. Rebound fought for, and out of bounds off of
the
Chen.
Oh. There was a lot of confusion there, but hey.
Yeah, a lot of confusion, and the ref definitely took a lot of time making that call, but 3-point game under a minute now. The Rams trying to convert an offensive possession. They haven't scored the last couple of times down the floor. Lee double teamed. They send it at her immediately. Bartolotto has the lane, drives. The righty layup, the scoop, gives the Rams a 5-point lead.
Rams just need to stop here. What a finish from Cassidy Bartolotto. I looked over, her parents jumping up with excitement.
Bose, though, trying to respond, deflected by Rogers. The three-pointer, no good. Rogers with the rebound, 15 seconds and she is fouled. Sophia Bowes had a clean look, but hit off the back iron, and the Rams can make this a 3-possession game with only 14 seconds left. Looks like the refs are trying to decide if it was on the floor or a shooting foul. And actually going to be called as an intentional foul. So actually going to be a free throw here for Rogers. So 2 shots here. And Rogers sinks them both.
7-point lead for the Rams, and Coach Ellie Marino calls timeout. We'll keep it here. That finish from Cassidy Bordolato, just an awesome finish for the transfer. Came here for her senior year. I know you have her in class, Michael, but lives in Livermore, commutes in with the hockey team every day. I know sometimes she stays with players on the team, but that's a big commitment from a high school senior, especially leaving your friends at Granada for your senior year, to come here at St. Mary's. But hey, I think it was worth it.
Well, right now, Bartolotto with the finish right there. That was such a nice move. Went to the left side and
finished with the right.
Yeah, that was all off the double team that they sprung on Jordan Lee, too. They sent 2 immediately, and that's been part of the game plan all night. You got to make it uncomfortable for Lee. Lee up to 19 points after only scoring 2 in the first half, though, has exploded here. But, wow, just an incredible finish by Bartolotto. Saw what the defense was giving her and took it, and the Rams with possession.
Yeah, special moment. I saw her look over into the crowd, I believe to her grandparents, and just gave them a big smile, and they're just beaming with joy. That's what high school sports is all about.
Well, Chen fouls Warren there, and Warren going to have 2 shots at the line, can make this. So it'll still be a 3-possession game off of threes, but going to make this even harder for the Wolves. Warren, though, misses the first free throw. And Jordan Lee and Cassidy Bartolotto going to sub out as, hey, Coach Alvareno letting the crowd give her a bit of a standing O. Both the seniors there for the squad as Warren hits the second free throw. But Bowes bringing this one up the court now. Trying to get something in.
With 1 second left, this will prolong our broadcast a little bit, but Jordan Lee steps off the St. Mary's court for the last time. We've been blessed over the years with many fantastic players. Definitely, she is near the top of that list, if not at the top. Cassidy Bordolato, we only got to see her for 1 year, but also a great Rams player. We don't take for granted the talent we see every day here at St. Mary's.
Well, with 1 second left, no dribble even for DeCruz as the Rams take the victory. But hey, hats off to a great season for the San Ramon Valley Wolves. Joe Cristiano led his team to a 28-3 year. Nothing to hang your heads about, ladies. The San Ramon Valley Wolves, one of the best public schools in the entire California states. Just incredible players there. 67-61 the final. The Rams will advance to Fresno, where they'll take on Clovis West this Friday. But before we sign off, Air, any final thoughts?
Big performance from the freshman, Corey Rogers. Like we said, Jordan Lee didn't have her best night offensively, but the freshman stepped up. Couldn't have asked for a better game from her. Awesome game from Cassidy Bordolato. But I was impressed with the entire team effort, the balanced scoring. They just beat a fantastic team.
Yeah.
And moving forward, playing Clovis West, another fantastic team. It doesn't get any easier. If anything, it's just going to continue to get harder. So hats off to the Rams. Good luck. I don't know if we'll broadcast again this year, but always great broadcasting with you, Michael. You have a great program here, and I'm honored to help out when I can.
Well, hey, it's great to see all these great teams in Northern California. Unfortunately for the Wolves, their season ends here, but an incredible year for them. 28-3, they finished. Sierra Chambers led the scoring way with 21, Sophia Bose with 19. Before we sign off, Air, any final thoughts?
Yeah, we did say if Jordan Lee scored 20, I believe that's what came up, we'd go to In-N-Out. Unfortunately, she only scored 19, Michael, so we won't be going, and that's good because I did technically give up In-N-Out for Lent, but...
Well, hey, no In-N-Out for us, but I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast tonight. It was fun being here live at the Morelli Gym. Once again, hats off to San Ramon Valley for a fantastic season, but your St. Marys Rams will move on to the next round as they take on Clovis West. I'm Mike Montijo signing off. Joining me was Ariel Montijo. Thank you for watching, folks. Have a good night.